Morning, Micromep here. Been a while since I've done a video, probably like a couple months. Reason for the lack of the video, been really working hard in my job. Um, been there for about 15 years. Had a little COVID break, and I love what I do on a daily basis. I wholesale vehicles, so I just been grinding every day, and I've had time for not even social media, um, or the blog, unfortunately. I want to continue with the blog. Thank you, Tejas, for sending me a message last night to do a video. So I'm gonna do a little video here, so you guys can see me, and so I can chime in on what's going on the markets. My goal is to eventually do the videos as I get older and just have a blog and something to do in my later years when I retire. Um, Work is good. Been grinding. I wholesale units, rental cars. January finished number two in the company. February number one. March number four. And I'm in the top five for April so far. Um, in 2022, I did about 5,000 units. Sold 5,000 cars, which was a record year for me. Last year I did about 3,000, which was a good year. And this year I'm at about 800 cars so far for the year. Um, a lot of it has to do that we're selling a lot of EVs, and that's been a big transition um, this year. So probably got about, I don't know, getting close to probably 400 EVs, more or less 500 EVs. So it's going well, and just hustling, doing the daily grind, making a lot of telemarketing calls, and I sell to about, this month I'll be about 50 dealers almost, and I have right now about almost 200 cars all in. Little coffee with honey. So the regulars that thank you again, Tejas, for pushing me. He's one of the original subscribers, OG. Um, Thank you for those that have watched the channel in the past. I'm here again doing another video. And if you watch my prior videos, um, some of the stuff that I've talked about is starting to come to fruition right now. Um, and the markets have done well as well. So we'll see what we got, a big election year. We have a lot of geopolitical risk on the table, um, and we'll see what happens. Um, let's take a look at the futures. So we have the 10-year at 4.64. Now interest rates have climbed a lot, and let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar is at 106, so the dollar has gone up a lot, but gold is still going up, um, which is kind of like a danger tale. So we have the 10-year at 4.64. So the 30-year mortgage is approaching 8% on housing. Um, and to touch base on housing, it's pretty crazy. The neighbor across the street from me sold his house for 705. My house is a 1957 house. Um, I have a bigger lot, and I think my house is nicer than his. So he sold his for 705, and he moved to in between Ocala and Orlando. Marion Oaks is the name of the place. I think he bought two houses. So I'm not going anywhere. I have my apartment rented, which gives me passive income. My house has good appreciation, and my daughter is a junior. She'll be a senior next year, and she's still playing soccer. So that's another reason I haven't done the videos, because she's playing soccer. So um, it's also time consuming on the weekends when I travel with her. Um, so let's go back to, so foreign currencies. They're all pretty much down, with the dollar being strong. We have the loonie at 72, pound 124. Euro 106. Bitcoin, 63K on the Bitcoin. Um, I have one of my biggest winners this year is the Beetle um, options right here, and I'm up 155% on options that I have probably like 2 years out in time. They don't expire until 276 days, 430 days, and 640 days. So basically over a year, 1 year out, year and a half, and 2 years out. And I have some options there, and they're up 1378. Not that I'm a big believer in Bitcoin, but I have a little bit of allocation there, exposure, and I'll just hold it. Oil, um, 85 bucks a barrel. I'm kind of surprised it didn't open up uh, on yesterday with the geopolitical risk with Iran attacking Israel with all those drones. I'm surprised it hasn't gone higher, but I still think that oil is headed higher. The trend is higher. We have the S&P at 5112, and it's been kind of soft lately. And I think Investor Business Daily the has changed the market direction to um, market under pressure. So um, here you can see it right here, and we have a yellow says 20 to 40% invested. Um, Here in Investor Business Daily. So remain cautious. So we're not at a uptrend as well in place based on their green light, yellow light, red light analysis. Nothing like good old coffee, huh? So Ethereum 3084 down 25. Gold almost at 2400. Now, you guys that know, that watched the channel in the past, know how I feel about gold. Um, you can go back in the archives, and nothing like good old gold. It's a 20, a Sing God in 20. This is a random year. I don't know. Let me see what year this is. See what it says the year. It says 1915, but there it is. You can see it. Beautiful coin. You can see it there. This is real money. It's a commodity, but it's a currency accepted all over the world. Um, and I'm a big believer in the precious metals. You're not going to get rich with it, but uh, your purchasing power will stay intact. Um, so pick up gold because I think it's still going to go much higher. Um, Markets still have an hour to open up. Feeders, meats have been up there. You got lean hogs at 102, uh, feeders 2239, uh, live cattle 173. We got copper. Copper's doing well over 430. Um, and we have the small caps at 1979 down some. Let's see what we got. Nasdaq pretty much flat 1785. We have a lot of earnings. The Dow Jones up to 38,198, up 200. We have Bank of America just report. So the banks are helping out. I think also Morgan Stanley. We're getting into earnings season, so you should see some movement in the stocks. Palladium and platinum haven't really participated. They've been pretty range bound since the last time I did a video. Silver approaching $30. Love silver. I might pick up some silver today. Um, we'll see. The VIX is at 1845. The grains have not done anything. The grains have been horrible, just trading sideways and not really participating in the commodity rally yet. Yet, yet is the big word, and that's pretty much the futures. Um, in regards to stocks, Tesla's down like I want to say Tesla's down 25% this year. They fired 10% of the global workforce yesterday, or laying off, which is about 14,000 employees, if I heard correctly. And they're doing the robo taxi. Nvidia down 21 to 860. That thing has had a hell of a run with AI taking over the world and all the AI hype. Apple 172, AMD 160, Amazon 183, Rivian 840, Bank of America just reported. Planeteer is one of my bigger winners on my other account in Tasty Work. I have long call options, but leaps, long time leap meaning more than a year. Like I have options a year out or 2 years out. Um, and for those of you who are new, this is a financial channel. I talk about trading options and futures, derivatives products. So if that's the kind of stuff you like to hear about, hit that like and subscribe button. And you're welcome to comment in the chat down below. Meta has had a hell of a run, 500 bucks. It's crazy. Intel has gone down. It was in the 40s. Has gone down. Google has been pretty much. It's a little bit upper, but not as up as the other ones. Um, Neo has gotten decimated. Mara has been participating with Bitcoin more or less. SoFi, Citigroup, probably has come down, but has been trending higher. Pfizer has been destroyed. Coinbase has done well. Carvana has done well, but has pulled back a little bit. Trump stock, big election year. This one has been up and down, big volatility. Micron has done very well. Boeing has its issues with the airplanes. It's come down a lot. MPW is a REIT, um, not doing well. Ford, pretty range bound. Cameco, uranium play, has done well. JP Morgan got hit hard the other day. Baba hasn't really done anything. Hood has done very good. Has gone up from where the levels it was at. Has done very well, very well. Morgan Stanley reported today. MC Mimi stock, Mimi, Snap, not too hot. Taiwan Semiconductor has done well. Barrick Gold will explode one of these days with the prices of gold and them being a big miner. Um, Carnival, sideways. Exxon's done pretty good. Super Microcomputer's done very well. Um, AI play, and that's just name a few. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'll do more videos on particular names. I just wanted to do a recap on some of the most active ones. Um, in regards to asset classes, Fin, I like this website, FinViz. For those of you who know me, we could take a look at the best performing futures performance. So let's just see year to date. So cocoa, cocoa, up 182%. 100% cacao or cocoa, whatever you want to call it. This tastes like crap. Um, I bought it to taste it. No good. No sugar added, but it tastes like crap. The thing with dark chocolates, they have found heavy metals in them, lead and candium, I think it's called. So try and limit this crap. It's they thought it was good for you, but there's a lot of heavy metals in it, so you gotta be careful with that. Um, so yeah, that's the best asset so far this year. Isn't that crazy? Chocolate, coffee up 23%, a commodity. Brent oil 20%, WTI 20%, so oil 20%, gasoline 17%. OJ, OJ is up 16%. That's year to date. We do the year chart. OJ is up 50%. Let's look at a year. Cacao 330, or cocoa up 335%. Orange is 49%. Nikkei 36. Nasdaq 27. Coffee 25. Heating oil, lean hogs 18%. S&P 16%. Going back to Nikkei. So for those of you who know me, I put a big allocation, and I actually stopped into my 401k into international exposure, which is the, I don't know, will it show up here? FKIDX. It does show up. So here is the 1 year chart. I really accumulated heavy here under 12. This is a year chart, and we're really like starting to break out. Here's the 5 year chart. The 5 year high is about 1588. And I think we're gonna blast through that, and this thing is gonna see new highs. 1588 is the high. I think as the dollar rolls over eventually, because we just have too much debt and deficits. Um, is the Fed really gonna raise rates? We'll see, because that's just gonna add to the national debt, and I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't think they will. Wall Street is partying. The reason the markets have gone up is because they think they're gonna cut interest rates. They still haven't cut interest rates, so we'll see what happens. Um, and people are talking about they may have to raise rates. Inflation's out of control. It's ridiculous when you go to the stores and stuff. It's just crazy. Nothing's getting cheaper. Cars are getting cheaper, but housing's not getting cheaper. At least in my area, houses are like going through the roof still. Money's expensive, 8% on an interest rate. Um, Food is expensive. Rents are expensive. Cars are still expensive. New cars are expensive. Some of the used cars have come down, but they have a lot of miles. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. So international is the theme. Those are the themes I really still like in this environment. I like the precious metals. I like the energy sector. I like international exposure. So my 401k has done well, and it's been an FKIDX. Now I'm into the BlackRock fund, which gives me United States exposure. As the markets go down, I'll get more exposure and more allocations to American stocks. Um, and that's just to diversify because I have a lot of exposure international, more than I need. I'm just going to leave it there and let it grow over time because I think emerging markets and international markets will be very good going forward in the future. Um, I haven't been trading much at all. Just buying some small caps. I'll do another video on some of the ones that I've seen that have done well. Um, like I said, I like the miners. You can go to GDX, GDXJ. Those are miner ETFs. You can buy the precious metals. Get yourself. I love playing it with it. Look at that beautiful coin. I don't know if you can see it good. Look at that. Look at that right there. Beautiful. Nice coin. Like this better than Bitcoin. Uh, you can have it in your hand. You can go get a loan on it if you wanted to go to a pawn shop. I actually read an article on Zero Hedge that pawn shops are exploding as Americans sell their gold um, to make ends meet, especially as the price of gold is high. Um, Credit card debt is exploding, student loan debt is exploding, and it's just a massive debt bubble. and the Federal Reserve will continue to print and inflate, try to inflate our our problems away, which is not the answer. But yeah, we have the futures here. I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's going on 20 minutes. It's my first video in a couple months. Um, I'm not gonna make any more promises how often I'm gonna do videos. Um, I just try and be as more regular, maybe as work has slowed down a little bit. We have the S&Ps rolling over here, soon will be flat. Gold, it wants that 24 handle. It was there last night, and hopefully we get a good pullback in silver, so I can pick up some more silver. So I haven't done anything with real estate. Rates are high. I don't see bargains. You got to look for assets that are undervalued, and I think precious metals are going to be repriced. I think gold is going to be is in the process of getting repriced, just like housing thing did. I think silver is going to get repriced. It's hard for me to believe in the crypto space. Uh, that's just my take. Maybe the younger generation um, can have at it. Uh, you know, I'm almost 50, and I prefer safer stuff. But if you're 20, by all means, take the risk. I guess if you think cryptos are the uh, the space to be in right now. Coin marketplace. Let's see here. Global market cap 2.29 trillion. So there's been a 5% decrease over the last day in the crypto space. Um, I haven't been studying it. I may have some options just to have some exposure in the digital gold, Bitcoin. But yeah, yeah, just hustling with work, doing well in work, and just trying to be on the top of the charts there in the company. Um, and trying to stick with the health is wealth theme, trying to walk 5 miles a day and hit and eat a good diet, um, which is very important for your everyday grind. If it's in work or trading or whatever you're trying to accomplish, nutrition and exercise and rest are very important. Whatever you do in life. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's nice to catch up. The trends that I still see are the same. They haven't changed. I think precious metals and energy are gonna still climb again. Um, I, to me, it feels to me that a lot of these high-tech names, the Magnificent Seven, which have carried the markets, are are overvalued. Um, can you buy them on pullbacks and save them long term? Yeah, maybe, but I think there's at least for me, my job is to try and find undervalued stuff out there and try and buy them accordingly. And I think that's where you can see that inflation is not getting any better. So you need to protect yourself from the inflation boogeyman. Um, Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. It's getting a little long in this video. It's good to do a video. It's been a while, and good to see you guys. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, and comment below if you want to talk about anything specific. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.